Hey, what's up everybody? Back. Another video from Budapest. So this is day 2 of filming. This is actually my 6th day here, or 7th day. Days kind of blurred together. Wanted to film yesterday, but just like the previous, earlier in the week, it was bad weather, so I didn't get to. So nice weather today, not leaving until tomorrow evening, so I thought I would come back out and film again. So now I am downtown Budapest at one of the most popular things to do here. I'm at St. Stephen's Basilica. I'll turn around here and show it to you. And first you'll see like the inlay of the, I don't know, almost looks like a parquet flooring, so I'm not 100% sure what you would call this. Very recognizable. And so here's the first looks of St. Stephen's Basilica. So what do I know about St. Stephen's Basilica? Not much, just what I read online. So in the early part of the 18th century, there was a theater here on this area ground here called the Hetz Theater, H-E-T-Z. And this theater used to host animal fighting. So a wealthy patron of the theater at the time decided to basically pay for and finance the building of a temporary church. So the church was built, a parish was established, and the parishioners decided to start fundraising to raise enough funds to build a permanent church. So they were able to do that, and construction on this church began, and the cathedral began in 1851 and completed in 1905. So inside it is a neoclassical design, with the ceilings inside reaching 300 feet in some areas. And today, this cathedral will cathedral will hold up to 8,500 people at once, so it's pretty big. So if you do find yourself here and you want to go, the ticket office is right over here, about 60 meters away. An adult ticket is 2,000 forint, which is about $5.50 US. You can get a combination ticket to go up to the I just got a ticket for the inside of the hall itself, but I guess there's like a panoramic terrace you can walk up to. The combination ticket for both is 4,500 forint. And see, I guess that's about it. So I'm gonna walk inside and let's go see what it looks like inside. Okay, now I'm all the way across the river from where I was by the Basilica, but I was on the phone with my mom, so I didn't film it. I'll film it on the way back. Oh, I thought that dog was fat. Thought it was fat, but it was just a little husky. Anyway, so now I'm up by the cathedral on top of the hill, and it's by the castle and part of the parliamentary buildings. And this area down here is called Fisherman's Wharf. So I'll spin back around. When you first walk up, one of the first things you see is the statue here. Don't know anything about it. And I see this cathedral, another cathedral. A lot of the cathedrals here have this weird tiled roof on top of it. It's pretty cool looking. And so I'm gonna walk on down here and then around the corner. Stephanus Rex, I'm not sure who that is. Stephanus Rex, 977 through 1038 AD. So I'm not really sure who this is. Sorry, I've got people walking around me, so I couldn't get a decent angle there. So you can see up on top here, you can walk up on these walls. They put in pay gates. You've got to buy tickets now to walk up, but I guess you can walk up there and walk all the way around and take photos up there. You cathedral, you can get a little bit better view of the tiled roof right up there. And of course there's a Starbucks up here. So this place here during the day on weekends is pretty busy. There's live musicians and things out here. So if you go upstairs here, it's roped off right now. If you go up here, there's actually a little cafe on the top of that, like a little castle looking thing. So you can go up and walk out on the back terrace and you can sit out there and have coffee or little snacks or whatever. And this little market over here, all kinds of souvenirs and things inside. They also have draft beer in there, so it's a good place you can get a draft beer. It's one of the things about, I've seen signs, it's a €400 fine if you walk out on the streets here, basically open container and drink. However, you can buy beer in there and just kind of walk in this local area here, as long as you don't leave this area and go back out on the main streets. So, little food for thought. If you find yourself here, don't walk and drink down the streets. Could end up costing you quite a bit. Notice this whole area up on top of the hill here where I am is called the Castle District. So this is a map what I was up here. And what I mean by on top of the hill, I'm across the river from where the cathedral was, the St. Stephen's Cathedral. And I am up on top of the hill. I'll walk over the hill and show you what I'm talking about here in just a moment, because I didn't film all that. Like I said, I was on the phone with my mom. So quite a walk. I'm about an hour away from my apartment where I started now. Okay, right over here is where you first come up the hill, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a moment. So, like I said, all this up on top of the hill is called the Castle District, and normally they have guards out here, or sentries, and they'll do the changing of the guards, kind of like they do at Buckingham Palace or the castle in Prague or any other places that have the sentries. So there's two ways you can get up here. You can walk up the hill, which I've done twice now. It only takes about 10 or 15 minutes. It's really not that bad. Or they've got a funicular, the cable car goes up and down, so you can get tickets at the bottom, and you can do a round trip. But like I said, the walk it really isn't that bad at all. And I'll show you how far up we are. So this is part of the Parliament building over here, the big steeple, and this is the bridge I walk across here. So this isn't the bridge that was in my previous video I did. That was a chain bridge. This is one of the other bridges, and I'll film it when I walk back across it. I'll film it. Walk up here and look over. So you actually come up the hill right here. So when you come up off to the left here, this is the actual the palace itself. Saw a sign right back there. This is also the Hungarian National Art Gallery up here as well. It's a better shot of the bridge I walked across earlier. And once again, there's Parliament in the background there. Hey, I just walked down a completely different way this time. They're probably down back by the river, but I didn't know this was over here. Okay, I was all up there in front of the National Gallery and not castle, the oh hell, I forgot what it's called. Up from the National Gallery, I was out on the balcony. I just walked all the way down these stairs. It's actually a pretty cool walk. And so I've come full circle and I'm right back down to where I started. So up the top is where I told you you could ride the funicular. I was standing up there. That's the castle grounds, Castle District up there. So the two ways you get up there, you can ride the funicular up, or right past the funicular. If you walk left, you'll see a path. You'll walk up and you can walk up some stairs. And it only takes, like I said, about 10 or 15 minutes to get all the way to the top. So I'm all the way back down, all the way back to the bridge. So I'm gonna walk out across the bridge and head back to the park cage. You can see all along the bank over there, it's like restaurants, and they've also got the the ships, the floating restaurants too, or you can just go out and take like an excursion out up and down the river for a little bit. There's part of the bridge. You can see the lion head. Turn around backwards now, but there's the National Gallery I was standing in front of earlier. I talked about. I end up walking all the way down and all the way down some stairs over there. If you see the top of the Ferris wheel over there, we've got about 15 minutes to walk on the other side of that. So I've still got about a 30-minute walk back home. So as you can see, I'm losing daylight, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. A little bit, like I said, a little bit more of a walk around the city. A couple things you guys are looking to see. If you find yourself here, and that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So that's gonna finish day 2. See you guys soon.